It's 2043. No, not the year, unfortunately. It's Saturday, so happy sexy Saturday, y'all. I got two movies to run off, one of each. I'm just gonna do two separate videos. Could do a double, but then it would be longer. So, first up, I have The Good Shepherd from 2006. So, this one I do own, but I rented it from the library because I'm stupid. Well, no, I'm smart because I saved all time and energy from digging it out of storage. That's better. So, just my thoughts. Rented it this afternoon. Oh, rented. Oh, stupid autocorrect. It said rented this afternoon watching The Alternites. I rented it after watching The Alternites. Because I can't remember what it's about, but I do own it. I was just too lazy to dig it out of storage. And it's also pretty neat that it's the rare HD DVD version included. Yeah, I'm that old. And the library is apparently that old too. The reason for renting this was I love how all the mafia movies tie together. So I wanted to see how this ties into it, and it'll be an interesting rewatch too. And it does tie into all that. It ties into JFK, Bay of Pigs, Fidel Castro, Soviets, all that shit. So it's all intertwined. I love it. Now I know how they make ship in a bottle. Pretty cool. With threads to hold the sails down. I always wonder how the hell he did that shit. Now I know. Damn good casting this too, and this was around the Bay of Pigs invasion. John Turturro was working on Transformers at the same time too. Double duty. A lot of them are doing double duty in the 2000s. Sometimes triple, depending on who it was. I know De Niro's work ethic is highly strong. So strong. I love it. Who's the woman on the tape? Some woman. Miss Frizzle. We'll go with Miss Frizzle for now. Man, Eddie Redmayne is so young in this. Wowzers. He's such a baby in this. He can't be no older than 22. Fuck. There's a leak in the CIA, and Ed Wilson is top on the most worry list after what happened to Bay of Pigs. Ed Cross dressing for a play at Yale in 39 is funny. That shit was funny. He has a high falsetto voice. Good. And he becomes part of the Skulls and Bones Society. Not surprised Secret Society's pissing the mud pit while other dudes are wrestling in it naked. Early frat shit, man. Hazing. And his dad blew his brains out, yet he never read the letter. And yet a certain word, a glance, a guise will mirror, never show, reflecting not my gaze, but my uncertain question, caught inside a shadow of our shifting eyes. Great poem. And Michael Gambon's in this too. Dumbledore's part of the CIA. Crazy shit. So yeah, I'm calling him Dumbledore throughout this. Make you really think. Weird seeing him without the beard and the hat and the robes. Oh man, crazy. Dumbledore's flirting with young Ed Wilson. There we go. He's gay. It's confirmed. Wild that he was filming this and Order of the Phoenix. Double duty once again. Damn, he can't be here. Damn, I can't believe he's been dead 2 years now. And I'd forgotten about that, and I was like, oh yeah, I did save the article on that. His poem of A Bud Has Burst on the Upper Bough, the linnet sang in my heart today, I know where the pale green grasses show. By a tiny runnel off the way, and the earth is wet. A cuckoo said in my brain, not yet, not yet. Woohoo, woohoo. I like it. It's a good poem. Ed meets Laura, a deaf girl, at the library, because that's the best place to go. Sam Marak with the FBI wants Ed to find out about Dumbledore's secret Nazi front in school, so already Dumbledore's recruiting Slytherin. Plot twist. Trumbull Stickney wrote the poem and Ed turned him in. Oh, wow. Not surprising, because back then anything remotely Nazi was considered treason. Still is today. But I do want to look into what Stalin and Hitler were about belief-wise. I just keep forgetting to. Like when I've seen people talk about how, and this was after I watched Valkyrie too, But there were also a lot of other people like, yeah, Hitler's beliefs are pretty cool, depending on how you look at them. And I'm like, okay, I want to look into this shit. Because I'm curious, because you always hear one side of that coin, and then the other side's like, oh, okay. I mean, hell, Bin Laden was for women's rights. Ironic, right? But yeah. So, and both these videos will take about an hour, hour and a half to upload, give or take. So, FYI. And I'm doing good today. Really good. So, this follows Ed's life story. Fun stuff. The Skulls and Bones retreat is beautiful. I love that lodge house. I think it's the same one from The Godfather Part 2, I think. I could be wrong, but it looks like the same one. Angelina Jolie's name in this is Clover. Weird ass name. I'll just call her ass Flower. Bill Sullivan's recruiting Ed for the CIA. Kind of sad that back then Jews and blacks weren't considered good for recruiting. Glad that sentiment has changed. Although there's still that shit going on now. No more DEI. Even though the majority of the fucking country is DEI. Man, Ed boned Clover and got her pregnant on the first try. Awesome. He's got super sperm. So many beautiful hardtop cars in this, and old cars in general. Just beautiful. Love them. Shame about Laura, though. She was really pretty. It's a good spy flick. Love it. Dumbledore's an English spy. Oh, no. Ed meets Bracco, and I love this line. Everything that seems clear is bent. And everything that seems bent is clear. I love double talk. It's so good. And I do a lot of that in my motherfucking stories. It's so crazy. I'm too metaphorical for my own good. Ed meets Arch Cummings, who goes through the motions of spycraft so beautifully while Dumbledore narrates. And the CIA was formerly known as the American Trade Bureau, the ATB. So they had to substitute out some fucking vowels. I'll substitute in some vowels because ATB isn't gangsta enough. They gotta go CIA. Oh, I can do it. It's not like CIA. I know basic alphabet and some other shit. I can't imagine being away from my kids, much less missing the birth of my firstborn. No, fuck that. And I have another video I want to do about birth. I just have to get my head wrapped around it. Arch gave Ed a first edition Christmas Carol book for his son Ed Jr., so Dumbledore's sex fetishes are an issue. Not surprising for that era. Dumbledore getting a little dumble. Crazy. It's also noteworthy that Jimmy Savile was 13 while this was going on. If you don't know who that is, and you don't see the correspondence to this, well, you need to brush up on some shit. Because it's very funny. It's ironic as fuck. Oh, man. Not surprised Dumbledore warned Ed about getting out while he still can. And damn, Dumbledore's dead. Bummer. Oh, well. That's the end of this fucking video. Kidding. I do like the depth of breaking down the tape's details with each wash. Like, that shit is good for back then. How they washed that shit out. Fuck. And I love the shadowing between Ulysses and Ed, aka Mother. Very dramatic and intense. One of the best things about this movie. It sucks Clover found someone else, but that happens in wartime. I mean, hell, it's one of the reasons I don't like the military is because you join and you either live long enough to be able to retire, or you end up in a pine box, or your significant other cheats on you with everybody on base. Just saying, it's a shitty deal. I like Ovid's poem. I grabbed a pile of dust and holding it up foolishly asked for as many birthdays as the grains of dust. I forgot to ask that they be years of youth. No, deep peace. Oh shit, Hannah was a spy for the Russians. Hannah, how dare you? Oh. COVID-19. Be gone. Fucking demon possessed Kenneth Copeland. Funny. Man, they really captured the awkwardness of Ed and Clover's marriage, and I love that. Oh, it's so good. Sucks her brother John is dead. More on that later. I do like the ship Ed made for his son. A beautiful pocket watch deal. I love it. And I love that red and white bus in front of their house. So many good cars in this. Why are there pinnacles in front of the CIA office? I don't know. And then I found out on an aerial map there's a pentagram in fucking DC. Crazy. So yeah, we're summoning demons at the CIA office. Wonderful. Mephisto's got a whole ledger of people in it. Sullivan's got diabetes, because happens. Smart on using locusts to eat the corn, the coffee fields. I almost said cornfields. But yeah, it's smart on dropping locusts, because them fuckers will eat anything. No, it's the smartest shit ever. If you really want to ruin someone's agriculture, locusts is the way to do it. And even that was brought up in Jurassic World Dominion extended edition with that well, both films, but I like the extended cut more. But it wasn't locusts, they were doing genetic replantation. Yeah. Wild. Because if the Soviets get a massive foothold in the coffee industry, that'll put a monopoly on the world. You'll see Soviets at the I have my coffee. Bow down to our caffeine highs. You're dead to us. You'll never get your coffee beans, bitch. Comrade. El Cobra Commander. Too much fun. Poor Ed Jr. pissed himself on Santa's lap. That sucks. And it's sad how distant he is, too. Like, that boy is sullen and distant as fuck. Wow. And that's the downside of not having your father around. I know all about that. Mine left me when I was 14 months old. Still don't know what that motherfucker looks like. Ibanez was captured. Philip is going to serve on the Mayan Coffee Bean Company board of directors, because fuck it. Sullivan lost his legs. Ed wants info on Philip, so he asks Maroc, who keeps the name, for a future date. It's smart. Future business and shit. You know, I do recognize some of the Drake and Saga roots coming from this, too. Oh, yeah. Lots of shit. I don't know all the points, but I recognize a lot of it. It's crazy. Valentin Grigorovich Mironov is the KGB spy that helps Ed out. Interesting that Ulysses is grooming Fidel Castro to be the next leader. Wild. Because, remember, Soviets had their fingers in everything. And this motherfucker is planning decades ahead. It's wild. Ed ran into Laura again. Wonderful. Sasha is Ulysses' secretary, and that's the way to get to him. Ooh. And these old cars are making me so happy. Like, oh, I love them. Ed boned Laura. Hell yeah. Def got some booty. Def got that dick. Yeah. Who took pics of Ed and Laura, then sent them to Clover? That was never revealed. Nice. Ed taught his boy how to build a ship in a bottle. See? Good parenting. Sucks Ed gave Laura her necklace back. That sucks. Ah, oh, it sucks. And I forgot about the second Valentine, and that waterboarding was rough. There was a lot of shit in this I wanted to record and upload, but I was like, nah, I don't need to. Because it's one of those things you have to watch it for yourself. You know, it would be completely out of context, honestly. Even with an explanatory title. So many syllables. Sucks he killed himself. So who's the real Valentine? I don't know. Who's the woman? Is it Carmen Sandiego? Maybe. Definitely the tortured dead one. For sure. Odd that LSD was used as a truth serum. I never knew that. Fuck no. But I know they did LSD experimentation and it had various results across different people they tried it on. Crazy that Ed Jr. wants to join the CIA just to make his dad proud. And I gotta say, Matt Damon and Angelina Jolie's chemistry in this is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Clover's going to Phoenix with her mama. Ed Jr. overheard his dad's convo about Bay of Pigs. Ed tracked down the Bells in Congo. And Ed Jr.'s the one in the recording and photograph. Crazy. Ulysses played him the full recording. Oh man, that was so fucking rough. Hurts. Joe Pesci looked good too in this and makes a valid point on what each minority brings to their table. Hell yeah. Yuri was masquerading as Valentine, but he could play violin. That's always good. And the tension between Ulysses and Ed at the Air Museum was so taut. Ooh. But Ulysses spared his son and still wants a favor from Ed in the future. Don't know what it could be. Fuck, Ed had his son's future wife killed who was also pregnant at the time, too. Wild. Philip was hiding money away in Swiss banks for years, because that's what happens when you're part of an agency. You think you can get away with the shit. Trust no one, Mr. Mulder. Good shit sending it to him in a box of his favorite chocolates. So fucking slick. Funny that the truth quote on the wall was put up by someone classified. Like, wonderful. Secrets within secrets. Wow, he's gonna run the counterintelligence wing for CIA. Good. And he's reading his dad's letter, then burned it. And De Niro directed this. I did not know that. I only bought it because De Niro was on the cover. I was like, yeah, it's De Niro flick. It's gonna be solid. Always solid. Oh man, fucking A on him directing though. And I found the deleted scenes. Why the fuck did they cut out John, Clover's brother, coming home? And they cut out 16 minutes just to make it under 2.5 hours. That's fucked up. And I'm just gonna say it. All these scenes should have been left in because they fill in a lot. A 3-hour spy flick works. Although the alternate violin scene, I can stay the fuck out. That was dumb. And it's so weird to cut out John's story like that and even part of Ed Jr.'s wife, too. Like, why would you cut out John's arc? Like, that was so good. Oh, this is beautiful. Massively beautiful in a rewatch. I'm still glad I own this. It also kind of makes me want to buy an HD DVD player, too. I've been looking for some. And I made a post on Blue Sky, and one dude commented and said I should get the Xbox 360 version. I'm like, alright, I have to buy a 360. I love it, dude. Such a pain in the ass. How do I rate this? 11 out of 10. Excellent performances across the board, even if some of the characters weren't integral to the plot. De Niro's a hell of a director. Love his work. And I love to know his methodology behind the lens. I would love to interview him sometime. Shit. Always a fun adventure rediscovering gems from back then. Hell yeah. So if you don't like your spy flicks, you don't like learning about the CIA and random people, not for you. If you are interested in everything tying together and how there's different points of view on different subjects, get this movie, check it out, see how you feel. If none of this interests you and you don't give a flying fuck, that's cool. It's awesome, I get it. If De Niro's not your favorite, I understand. I totally get it. But man, he is... For me, I like his... generational legacy films. Because, like, each decade, there's a key film that he puts out that really resonates. And for this decade, it's The Alto Knights. Even though it bombed at theaters. I saw it in theaters. I loved it. It was good shit. And I did my review on that too. You can check that out when you want. But every decade he puts out something good. And when he's dead and gone, which is going to suck, but he'll still have a legacy left behind to look back on and really cherish for his style and shit. And I love that. And everybody had great careers going forward, too. Awesome stuff. So, on to the next.